Viewers have their own ideas about what Doctor Who can and cannot do, but it's principally the writers who determine the Doctor's character, and they have a somewhat older audience in mind these days, as you'll see from the script conference we filmed in producer Graham Williams' office.
What I've been worrying about is possibly the feeling that we've had the Doctor taking over too much in the revolt against the nobles, and acting as too much of a political figure, which I don't think is in his nature. Because I don't think the Doctor... I think the Doctor knows that he isn't stopping, and he would very much be concerned that people should solve their own problems.
No, I don't really take this point. I mean, it's not taking over this planet. I mean, he's going to do what he's come for, which is to steal this lump of mercury or whatever it is and zoom off.
Yeah, but he is going to be concerned that the people who are left behind are going to be able to cope, you know. I mean, he doesn't want the baddies to get in control again.
Which is what you're going to write for us.
Hopefully, yes.
I feel I know more about the programme than the writers do. Quite naturally, I do. They think they know more about it than me. It's a question of who wins. And so, as there are no head-on collisions, there's this nice devious compromise. I get away with some, and they get away with some.
Deep is on the top of the Dragon, 16 feet high in the air, with a laser gun.
Is that safe?
Tom Baker with actor Deep Roy and director David Maloney rehearsing the last episode of The Talons of Weng Chiang.
So, Deep, you'll be inside the dragon's head, looking through the eyes, and you have to shoot down the top. Tom is on the floor.
Yeah, I know. There's a table, isn't it, we're hiding?
There's a table here. Ah, that's in the later scene. At this point, Greel calls Now Sin, strike, strike. Then Deep fires the gun at you. You fall on the floor.
I'm knocked out.
You're knocked out on the floor.
Yeah, right. So I'm down. Says the Doctor, ashen-faced.
Well, I must say, when we argue lines or situations, I mostly think, what will amuse or divert, you know, the sort of average bright child.
And then Lightfoot says, are you hurt? I mean, shot. With a stun gun. He says, have you been hurt? I thought I might be able to say to Lightfoot there, so by the time I put him away a bit. He says, are you hurt? I can say, no, it's my imagination.
And then you go across to see these two girls lying on the bed. They've been doped. You have these lines here.
The broth of oblivion. The what? Chinese soup. More Mickey fin than shark's fin.
3-1.
3-1.
No.
Fundamentally, the Doctor is totally predictable, and so you use everything you can all the time. I mean, I'm very keen on the style of humour of Oscar Wilde or Noel Coward, and their style of humour is that if someone suddenly wants a divorce, nobody gets excited about that at all. He says, certainly, will Tuesday do? But if the chap says, are there any chocolates in the house, and his wife says no, then he has a nervous breakdown.
We wanted to know how far Tom Baker identified with the programme's morality. We asked him if he could characterise it. Did he himself agree with it? And was it important to him?
The standards of the Doctor, which of course some people might deride as sort of wind in the willows morality, of good triumphing over evil and rather good manners most of the time, and, you know, the recurring compassion and concern of the Doctor. Yes, they are standards and values that I admire very much.